All right, so in a couple minutes we were able to create two information parts connecting an image and a video, and we were able to add some interactivity by adding two questions. What we're going to do now is go ahead and create the final lesson. Now, as you can imagine, a lot of things have to go right for the lesson to be created. In other words, we can't have any mistakes. Because of that, Blickel will not let your lesson be created if there are errors, and it will show you where the errors are if you have one. Here's what I'm going to do to show you what I mean. I'm going to add a empty incorrect choice. Okay, that won't be a mistake. I'm going to delete this lesson part title. That would be a mistake because lesson part titles are required. And I'm going to delete the lesson part title. The lesson part name, I mean. All right, with those mistakes, let's try to create the lesson. It says we have a bunch of errors. It says our lesson part needs a title, and it says that we have a lesson part title missing, and we have a missing incorrect choice. So you can see here all of our errors. If I close this, there's one other nice thing that will happen. You can see that any cells that have a problem will turn red so that you can see where your errors are that you need to fix. First, let's give it a lesson name again. Finding the Creation Center. If you go ahead and click Create Lesson again, notice now I only have 5 errors with the lesson because I fixed the first one. All right, let's fix the other errors. You can see that this cell is red, which means that I need to fix the error here. Let's see, this was question 1. I should either add another incorrect choice or remove this choice. Now, you'll notice I also have some empty lesson parts at the end, but I don't need these lesson parts. I don't want them. So I'm going to go ahead and just delete the entire lesson parts by clicking this red X. That means that this lesson will only have 4 lesson parts. That's it. That should have fixed all of the errors, and so when I click Create Lesson one more time, it will create it. By the way, if you want to add more lesson parts, you can click these buttons to add more lesson parts to your lesson. Currently, on Blickel, a lesson can be up to 25 lesson parts, and we in general recommend being shorter than that. If people would like us to make it so that lessons can be longer, we're open to doing that as well. That's it. Everything is ready to go. Double check that you're connecting it to the right units that you want to connect it to, and click Create Lesson. Your lesson will be created, you'll see the animation, and the page will empty itself so that you can immediately start creating a new lesson. That's it. What we'll do now is go ahead and take a moment to view our lesson and make sure it's working, and then you will have all the skills you need to create your own lessons. We're excited to see what you can create.